I got a soldier in my heart. I got a soldier in my heart. That'll fight against the dark. That'll fight against the dark. That'll fight against the dark.
All right, okay, back to the Eskwilax hour, la hora del Eskwilax. Oye, dice que significa el diablo, pero quién sabe. Anyways, yeah, let me see if your audio's on.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yep. All right,
on?
we're back.
Cool.
So yeah, this is how we set it up right now.
Yeah.
And you said you want to show us a little bit your art that you had physically.
Oh, yeah. So I
Right.
actually did bring some.
All right, let me get.
Some of my.
You want it right here? There you go.
So I brought some of the newest ones I have.
What's her name? I was trying to pronounce it. I just watched the movie
This one?
like
Princess
a month ago.
Mononoke?
Yeah.
Mononoke?
Yeah, I couldn't pronounce it. But.
It's like a
The
movie
movie's
to
dope.
watch. This movie is amazing. Like when I first saw it, I was like in awe. I was like, whoa, this
How do you watch
character.
it?
How did-
Yeah, like do you watch it for like the animation, like how well the animation is done, or like the story, or just everything?
Well, at first, when I first saw it, I saw it for both. Like
Yeah.
the person that put it for me, they were like, "You gotta watch this movie. It's awesome." So I was like, "Yeah, let's watch it," you know. And first animation was awesome. I loved it. Like
Yeah, because that's how I watch it. Like I watch it, I'm like, damn, like how many
Yeah.
people worked on this and how
It's-
long? Because
it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It is like super old. Not super old, but it's like
what year is it?
I think it's
In
like
the
in
90s
the
or something?
90s. And for it to be in the 90s is actually really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So she's a very inspiring character. She fights for forest, you know.
Well, that
So-
was the message I got from it when I watched it. Like
right.
it was how everything's going on right now, especially this week that they pulled out of the climate, the Paris thing. It was like where all the countries are agreeing to like lower
okay.
their like what do you call it? Their footprints, their CO2 footprints. I think that's what it's called. And I watched that movie and I was like, damn, that's just like right now. Like if
Right?
we don't
The
do
story.
something, the Earth's gonna eat us alive, just like in that.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love this character. So this is the second painting I do of her. This is a mix of ink, acrylic, and watercolor. So mostly the outlines. That's the ink part of it. So that's her. Gotta check out the movie. And then this one.
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah, you saw that one earlier. Again, the whole mountain concept I'm in love with. The lines too. I'm gonna do that one right now. Something similar to it. So that's
It
one.
shows your process, no?
The process of that
Yeah.
one. This one I recently did. I rarely do curls on girls, so it was really hard to do, but it came out super beautiful. So, and she's lovely. Like I love her face. She's so beautiful. So I had to paint her. So that's another one. And then another mountain. I have a lot of mountains. Like I feel like they're my to-go to because they're so easy for me to make. So that's what I brought today. On and then the paper I use the arches. The the watercolor. I think this is hot pressed.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you
Cold
that. What are
pressed.
the details on
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
So it's cold pressed, not hot pressed. I don't like the hot pressed. I like to use a cold press. I feel like it absorbs the color the way I like it. You know, everybody has their way to do their painting, but that's one of my favorite ones.
What is it? 100% cotton?
Yeah, 100%. What does it say? Pure cotton.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like
thick. It's
yeah.
a very thick paper. I mean, there's other
So
watercolor.
when they buy your art, they're not only getting, you know, the creativity,
Yeah.
like your creativity, but also good, like you're
Quality.
using like top-notch supplies.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're gonna do your art, I actually would like to do it on a really good material, you know?
Es como dicen, si vas a hacer algo, hazlo bien.
Hazlo bien.
Yeah.
Sí, si no, pues no
Don't
lo
do it.
hagas.
Yeah.
Don't do it. So, okay, so I'm gonna start doing this one. It's, I already did the lines, because the lines are very time consuming. Well, they're not, but I mostly use the Micron pen. This one's size 5. There's different sizes to the microns. So this is a size 5 micron pen. I use pencil first to sketch out the mountain. And then once I have the lines, I usually do the lines first before I start doing the painting. It's kind of like a guide. And so today I'm gonna paint around it, around here. I mostly do black down here. I feel like it's like a shadow of like trees and other mountains and rocks. So I just do a whole black, so I don't do like little details of trees. So yeah, and then I did the moon in the middle. It's like, I think it's my favorite position, the middle moon, like rising from the back of the mountain. Or some people see it like if it's coming down. So it's up to you how to see it. But yeah, so I'm gonna start with this today. So let's start with the work. Okay. So, do I talk to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're there. They're watching.
Okay,
they're
so
watching every single move.
Everything, dang. All right. Not even nervous. All right. So I always try to start by wetting the paper a little bit.
What do you do then? Does it make it better?
Well, I
Easier?
do it. I feel like it kind of like prepares it for all these colors I'm about to just throw up in there. So it's kind of like waking up the paper. I don't know. Because I feel like if I just put the color in, it just sits there. It doesn't soak it in yet. So it's kind of like prepping your work, your paper. All right, so today I'm gonna do something similar to what I did to her, something like her. This is a mix of watercolor and the high flow acrylics. So what the high flow acrylics do is that they stand out a little bit more than what a watercolor would do. So that's where the white comes out. So I'm gonna do something similar to that today. So I put my colors in here to guide myself. So let's see.
What about when you paint at home, or like, what are you most comfortable with? Are you like more like silence or like music?
Oh, I
like...
do music. I do music. I can't do silence. I feel like, well, I have a room all by myself. So if I don't have anything to hear, sometimes I'm very unmotivated. I feel like I need music to like get me started with the art. So I listen to a lot of Tame Impala.
Which one?
Tame Impala, have you heard of them?
No, I'm not gonna say
band?
yes. You want to tell us a little about them?
So I think I first started hearing them like last year, and they're like very, how do I put it, psychedelic, alternative rock. I love their music. It's very like, I don't even know how to put it. I get lost in there. I get lost in their music. Anyways, it kind of helps me. I listen to that, or I listen to...
You get into the zone with it.
I do. To Chicano Batman.
I've heard of them, but I haven't heard their music.
No way.
Yeah.
You gotta hear their music. Like, you gotta. I first heard them live. I heard them live at the Echo Park Rising. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, yeah.
Where a whole bunch of bands come and they start playing their
Yeah,
music.
there's a lot of spots out there.
Yeah. So I didn't know of them before until I saw them live, and I fell in love. Like, amazing music. So I listened to them. I listened to, let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of lost in here.
Don't worry. This is part of it. As an artist, you know, I understand that you're trying to paint.
Trying to focus.
Exactly.
All right, so this is my favorite part. What did I do first? Okay. So this is where the high flow acrylics come out. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like, it like takes over the watercolor. Like, it comes out, it pops out more, which I love, you know? And I try to like place it in like random areas because it expands. It expands, yeah, as you can see, like it expands everywhere. And it does take over the color underneath. So like it used to be, this area was blue, but now it looks like a purple. So it mixes. It mixes with it. So I just start adding colors. Like, I don't really have like
I mean, you said you have that palette, right? You always use the same palette?
Yeah, I always use this one. I always go back to it because it has a whole bunch of colors. It's super cheap, and it's not super cheap. It's like, I think like 10 or $8, and it does the job. Like, I don't need to buy so many of these little guys. These little guys are, they could go up to like $10 each, I believe. So that's why I always go to that one. So we're gonna add the white. Yes, it. Thanks. What do you use acrylics in your art?
I use anything.
Anything.
Yeah,
Have you used these before?
except that.
Oh, you should try it. They're pretty cool.
They're like watercolor, no?
No, they're more like, they're acrylic.
Oh, it's acrylic?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I've been in the control room and I was... What kind of acrylic is this?
high flow acrylic.
That's what it's called. High flow. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, no, I haven't used those. Mine are like the regular, like acrylic, you know, the thick one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I just go at it. I get a bunch of brushes, bunch
Yeah.
of just different. I use like spray cans. I use just anything. Yeah. Stick it out. Did he ask you what were your influences? We're back. Did he ask you your influences?
Influences?
Yeah, like who made you? Was there like a one,
Who made me?
like who made you, like not made you, like who influenced you into like more, just keep painting? Like you know how everybody like, you know, they'll be like Picasso or Dali, like
Or like Rivera and
Rivera,
and
yeah,
Kahlo.
Siqueiros, you know? Those are the ones that I mentioned. Like
Okay. Well,
I don't know if he asked you that already, but
I don't think he did. Maybe he did. I don't know. But he, I mean, there's a lot of artists that I love, like what they create, you know. Like the ones that many know, like Picasso and Frida and Rivera.
Basquiat.
Yeah. Like obviously they've inspired me, like based off their art and how beautiful it is.
Yeah, I
you know?
think that's what I was trying to say.
All right, so I don't just use brushes, I use my hands too. So I get to mix I'm mixing the high flow acrylics together. So it creates like a very cloudy look with the white and the magenta. So I just add up like as much as I think it looks best. I like playing with them. And like I said, like these high flow acrylics, they take over the watercolor. So that's why I try to kind of separate them sometimes. Because wherever I put the high flow acrylic, it's just gonna get on top of the watercolor. So, but it still mixes a little bit. I don't know what color I should do the moon though.
Let me get our wonder dog. We get to see a little bit more of the artwork in progress, right?
Yeah, this is how it's
It's done.
done, basically.
Don't worry, audience. We'll get a closer look. And for those who are barely catching up, how much water do you use on your drawings?
Well, right now it's just this cup of water. I
Hold.
use as much as basically I can or I want. As if I see that I have enough color in there, I'll just stop and I'll just wait until it dries.
Oh, that's good.
Do you have a napkin?
Nah, we don't have napkins.
You don't have a napkin?
We don't believe in erasing.
You don't believe in? Oh, okay.
No, I'm just joking. No. It's one take.
One take?
It's live. You know, this is live painting. I'm just no, we don't want to scare you. We do have.
Okay, I was
napkins.
gonna say, all right, I used my jacket. I guess.
Right.
You guys don't have napkins.
Put some color.
It was in the contract.
It's in the contract. No napkins.
No napkins. No erasers. no white
Oh,
hats.
there's actually talking about no erasers. Have you guys heard of the secret walls?
No.
It's in Mid City.
Sebastian Walker. You know Sebastian? He was there last time. He's
Sebastian.
from 7 letter, like graffiti guys.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you've been there.
I haven't been there, but I
You heard of it.
yeah, I haven't been there, but I plan to go there soon.
Sebastian.
Well,
Sebastian, what's his graffiti
so what I'm
name?
doing right now, I'm just taking off excess water, so it doesn't just sit there. So, and then I go back to it and I start adding more. But back to the secret walls, they have like this thing called the no pencil, no eraser battle. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, it's when I watched the lab last time. They have markers and they're just like drawing all their
so
characters.
My friend, which I hope he's watching this, and I'm gonna give him a shout out. My friend Roque, he invited me to it, and
You chickened out?
yeah, and and what they do is that they give you a Sharpie. That's it. That's all you could use. Just a Sharpie. No pencils, no erasers, and you just draw. And a lot of people go, it's fun because like the host, he tells you what to draw. Like he'll tell you, all right, draw SpongeBob, and you draw however you think SpongeBob looks like. And then he tells you, all right, draw this or draw that. And at the end, it's like 6 tables. Each table holds like probably like 5 people. At the end, he gets like the best drawings. And it's like you compete to have like the best sketch, and at the end you battle against someone. And I actually ended up at the battle, and I won.
No,
You
nice.
won?
Yeah, I won. I did. He gave me 2 markers. I was against another really cool girl, and we went against each other on the same canvas. And they only give you like 25 minutes to draw,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's all you have. Just 2 markers, 2 black markers,
Nice.
and the time.
Would
Did you
you
see
be?
the piece in the entrance? The dinosaur?
Yeah.
That was it was like that. All they used was like 2 black markers.
Really?
Yeah, and they did a combo within an hour.
Oh, was it a battle too?
No, it was just like a friendly
Oh.
let's sketch kind of
Sketch together.
sketch on a Friday. Yeah, it's Steve and Carlos.
Nice.
They work for a toy company,
Yeah,
so like they're always sketching like, their stuff out. So
that's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. So this event, it's called the no pencil, no eraser, or something like that.
Angel,
battle.
you live like right there.
Yeah.
It's on Western and Venice.
Yeah.
God damn
It's
it.
in the front.
gotta
This is
go.
alibi.
Oh, the alibi
room.
coffee.
Yeah, that
I-
thing. Yeah, that's right there.
God
It's
damn
right
it.
there, and the cool part is that they bring beer, so you're like everybody's like drinking and having fun, and you're just
Yeah, I was.
you're drinking and
I had
drawing.
applied to the alibi.
Carlos Vinos. Huh?
I had applied to the coffee shop.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I don't. It's not even open yet.
It's not open, but you know, just they said stop by. So I don't know. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I think they do it that event is every 3rd Wednesday of the month. So it's coming up. So if people want to go, I'll probably go. I love going because you meet
Right.
people.
If you go,
Let
tell
us
them.
know.
Yeah, let us know. Be like, hey,
Yeah, you guys should go. A lot of people go. A lot of cool artists go.
I'll
graffiti
interview the artists right there on the spot if they're
Yeah,
down.
I'll bring my own camera crew to them.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know, but like I come with with an entourage.
It's my entourage, my camera crew.
Oh, and another question
Yeah.
for the audience that wants to know a little bit more of the technique. How much light source do you need to
do this?
to execute the?
This
you know?
is actually the most light I've ever worked under. Well, in my room, I just have like 2 white bulbs or white light, regular light. And that's it. That's all I use. But I try to avoid like the yellow light because I feel like it plays with your colors.
Right, with the pigments and stuff.
Yeah. So that's what I use, or natural light from the sun. I think that's like the best light too.
Oh, okay.
So I use that. But this is actually the most light I've worked under, so it's kind
And
of like.
how do you
whoa.
feel? It does it add to the color, you know, choosing, or does it make you use brighter colors now that you see more light?
It makes me use more. I feel like under this light, I feel like I could, like it needs more color or something.
Right.
But for right now, I think it just needs to dry.
And to do the space, do you pick a specific light source where your light is coming from? Like, for instance, on the moon, what's the character? The moon. The
Which
character?
character?
The anime character, the one that you have in the back. The light
Princess
source is coming
Mononoke?
from one corner, right?
From here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This one, I actually did it off it's from the movie, and her light source was like that.
Okay.
So I basically copied
The light
light
source.
source from it.
Right.
But like these guys, I try to like pick. I could do like the bottom. It could be the light coming out from the bottom and dark on top, or I switch it around where the light's coming from the top and it's dark from the bottom. So I try to choose.
Right.
I try to choose where the light comes from.
Definitely.
All right, let's see how this looks.
They're seeing it?
She's like, I want to go home.
I want to go to bed. You want to go to bed, huh?
That's my dog too. Like that's all she does is sleep.
Thinking of old age. Right?
So from here, I just start adding like different like lines. So it kind of looks like it's in depth, or I don't know. Like if you guys look at, if you Google like universe or space, there's so many colors in there. So I don't really guide myself. Like I don't look for a picture online and try to copy it. I just basically start blending all these colors together. I feel like that's how it is up in space, you know? It's a blend of different tones and warm colors, and because all the light is up there. I mean, sometimes it could be really dark. That's where it comes from. That's where I do the black background.
Oh, okay.
And it's easier too.
Right.
We have to blend so much. Okay. So
Oh, and also I wanted to give a little shout out to Yeska in Interior Love for also hosting an event similar to the one that you were talking about, an art walk that you provided your art as a flyer.
A flyer. Oh,
flyer
yeah, I
for.
saw.
Yeah. So if any other artists can make it to an art walk, well, we're gonna have one this Saturday, sort of,
what time is that one?
That one is gonna be from 4 to 2 a.m. So it turns
okay.
into a party afterwards. So
A
all the
party.
vendors, all the artists, all the performers that put effort into making the event will have a time to enjoy themselves. So if anybody's out there watching, follow Yeska Interior I Love, or Jocelyn Cruz, _ Jocelyn Cruz. she, oh, you see the flyer up there on our screen?
There it
The
is.
flyer in the background. That's where we're going to have a little swamp meet party. A lot of people know swamp meets as, you know, different, well, I guess,
We get the white tees, that's
where do you get the white tees, where
The
you
white
get, you know,
tees.
where you get your piercings, or where you go get, you know,
Your Mexican candy.
your Mexican candy, right? Your jewelry. Hush puppies. But something similar, but with artists, you know, performers, and we're gonna have a DJ, a live DJ who will be performing there. His name is DJ Creepy's Eyes. That's his Instagram, DJ Creepy Eyes. He'll be performing alongside with Tina, one of our other local DJs. So stay tuned. This Saturday, June 3rd, from 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Come by.
Is there a donation at the door?
Oh yeah, there's a donation at the door. It's a $5 entrance, but it comes with a drink and, you know, a little goodie bag for the first 20 people that do show up on time,
So
right?
I could bring, like, I'll be in like 19 of my cousins, right?
All right, you could bring, how would I put it, your whole family.
19 of your cousins and you. Get the goodie bags.
All right. Just bring the whole family, you know, show them some love, show the artists some love, and you know, hopefully we get to promote more events such as these to push forward artists that, you know, such as Diana.
Yes. Okay. So I'm almost done with the background. I'm gonna let it dry so I can start adding the stars. And I believe I brought my star maker, but I think I left it in my bag.
Oh,
Your
So-
star maker?
Yeah, there's a star maker.
Like a stencil?
Nope. You'll see it. You'll see it.
and for those who aren't patient enough, like you said, you let it dry a bit.
Yeah.
Do you prefer having a hair dryer, you know, just a hand to dry it a little bit faster, or do you
So-
let just the natural pigment spread kind of dry?
Sometimes I do go to my hair blow dryer if I'm like in a rush and I want to finish it. I do like just blow on top of it for a while. I do tend to do different, I do like 3 pieces at the same time. So it could be all mountains. I'll be using the same colors and I'll be adding color to every single one at the same time. So when I want them all to dry, I just put them by the sun and let them dry there until it doesn't take that long.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I dry them, or just air dry them. Just let it sit there for as long as it needs to dry.
Oh, that's good. Hold on, let me just take a picture of this moment, because for my audience out there who have no clue what we're doing here.
Yep. So while that dries, I'll do the black at the bottom.
Eladaniiii with 3 eyes, right?
4.
4, no?
Oh, 4?
4 eyes.
4 eyes. Four
Four
eyes. Damn, you see? I'm a 4 eyes.
4 eyes. I do wear glasses, but I thought the light might affect it. I don't know. So I was like, I won't wear them. Were you feeling the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
Well, here, you could-
I normally don't paint on paper.
Here, like, that's the paper I use.
Oh, cool. Look, I got a free one. Nice.
Not that one, no.
Cool. You see, she's donated this one.
Sure.
See, this is how I get free art. I mean,
Right.
put them on the spot and then
And then I have
free
no
art.
choice to say no. I'm like, yeah, sure.
I'm just messing with you. This one's dope.
Thank you. Actually, I finished that one watching some anime. I don't know if you guys watch anime.
No.
I've been watching, ¿cómo se llama? Titans.
No, Attack on
That's the one
Titan?
I'm watching.
Have you seen
Attack
it?
on Titans.
Yeah, yeah. The
That's
second
the-
season.
No, I'm on the first still.
I'm not gonna ruin it.
Oh, don't ruin it for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm still in like, you know, like, oh my God, is that
You ever
really
watched
happening?
Afro Samurai?
No, not that one.
You know about it?
I think I heard of it.
It's
Yeah,
sick
I heard of it,
it's
but I
sick
haven't
movie.
watched it.
I heard of Samurai Jack.
Nah, that one's different.
Samurai Jack.
That's
That
old
was
school.
Cartoon Network, no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adult Swim now, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is Adult Swim.
I didn't have cable, so like I'm about DBZ till like they fight Frieza, and that was it. Cut off.
Nah, that was me first. Like when I was like 6 or 7, I remember I had to choose between Barney or Dragon Ball. I would go for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Like who chooses Barney?
Yeah, I was just talking to my sister. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Dragon Ball fan." I'm like, she's like Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, why? She's like, "Cause that's all we watched. We didn't have cable.
Yeah, channel 7 or 5.
We watched the one in Spanish."
Me too.
Yeah.
Dang. We all relate sometimes.
It's funny because I guess growing up, you don't think everybody else was growing up the same or
Right.
similar. You just had an idea like, oh, if I say I like Dragon Ball, they're gonna make fun of me. But in reality, you didn't know that they're like watching the same stuff.
True.
Is that the only one you have that has like, that's anime, no? The movie?
Yeah. That's the only one.
That's the only one?
Yeah. Everything else is like just regular people sketches.
Like
But
this-
I've actually planned on making more.
That
'cause
was my next question, if you're gonna make more of the...
I am. I actually have a lot of people asking me to like paint, like not just Princess Mononoke, but like Goku, Gohan, like in space, you know, or
Frieza.
Frieza. That'd be pretty cool.
That'll be dope.
Or there was another one.
If people didn't like, weren't like asking for it, would it be something you would just paint naturally?
This one,
Like the
yeah,
characters that you're
the
like-
characters
yeah.
that I really like, basically, that I'm drawn to. Like, if people didn't ask me to draw Dragon Ball Z or any Dragon Ball Z character, I still would have done it because I grew up seeing it.
Yeah.
So I still would have done that. Or but like right now, any anime that I'm watching, Attack on Titan, the sister, her name is
His sister?
the girl. That's not sister.
The girl, Mikasa?
Mikasa.
You notice a lot of the names are in Spanish, right? Mikasa?
Kinda. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not I don't know.
Oh, the names are
I
a lot
never
of
heard.
them.
I've
you
never
pay
met
attention-
a Mikasa, but a Mikasa ball that you play
No, I mean
soccer
they're in
with.
Spanish. They're not like Spanish names, but they're Spanish. Like it's in like a lot of the stuff is in Spanish.
I got you. Like the character Eren.
Yeah, if you look at a
Eren.
lot of the names
Uh-huh.
and like the items in there, like
Yeah.
they have like Spanish references.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I didn't see that
Well,
yet.
I'm kind of like get like deep into it, so I'm like paying
I
attention
see.
to all like the random things.
Yeah, because last night I was actually thinking of painting Mikasa.
Your
Mikasa.
Mi casa, su casa.
Thinking of painting her. I'm very drawn into like the female characters, the strong female
course.
characters. So, okay, so I'm almost
How
done.
do you feel? I don't know if there's this other TV show who's also a female protagonist. What's it called?
Legally Blonde.
No, not.
Legally Blonde.
That's a horrible movie.
Akilah Kill, I think. Akilah Kill.
I think I watched
Which one?
Akilah Kill, I think that's what it's called.
I don't know.
It's
I'll have to see.
Tequila Kill.
I think so. I think it's
it an anime or-
Yeah, it's an anime. It's I think the girl, she wears like a school uniform, then like
Oh, I
gives her
wouldn't know,
power.
no.
So
That's like
pretty
more and more deep anime.
Deep anime.
Yeah, like you gotta. Like I watch like the what do you call them? The more commercial ones, I guess. Like Akira, DBZ.
Akira is dope though.
But like once you start going
Or-
more into like
Have you guys watched the Oh man, I forgot. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. It's the two brothers. The brother's soul is stuck in a armor suit.
Oh, Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh
Full
yeah,
Metal
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alchemist, that
yeah.
one.
That's old school.
That's yeah.
What
I
about?
actually started watching it not that long ago. So it's
You know
kinda
which
new
one's
to
old
me.
school too? Trigun.
Trigun, Gundam.
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 Yeah.
sick.
All right, I'm gonna grab my star makers over there in my bag.
All right.
So, okay.
What she means is the finished one.
Yeah, that's like Bob Ross. You know that he would paint one and then paint another one like the
Yeah.
Midway.
process, and then another one like the end.
Yeah.
So it was never actually one.
One that
more
was-
than one.
Right.
So he never painted like one thing all throughout the show. It was like,
So he'll paint more?
yeah, he had backups.
Oh, it was funny. I called my friend today. I was like, dude, I'm gonna be on this. Like what? Like, I needed motivation. And he's like, just think like how he would do his art. You know, he was cool. And I was like, all right, think like him. So this is my star maker,
Oh,
a toothbrush. So you'll see right now how it's done. So
cool.
that's my star maker. Okay.
I was picturing like an actual like a cookie cutter. I was like,
Cookie cutter?
Yeah.
It's like stars.
yeah,
Like a stamp?
yeah. That's what I was saying. It was like a stencil.
No. I actually taught this I was taught this technique in high school. When I had my paint class. It wasn't to make stars, but it was just to make like little details in
Just,
our
like textures and stuff.
Yeah, textures. And I remember when she brought out the toothbrush, and I was like, "What?
are we doing?
You
I
know,
think
what are
she's
we gonna
saying-
do? Brush your teeth?"
Yeah, I think she's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, I'm like, what in the world? So when I saw that she was showing us how to use it, I never forgot that. So I brought that technique over to my stars.
Star maker.
Okay. So what I use to make the stars, I use the high flow acrylic, the golden one. I use titanium white, and
You want to show the?
right here. So I use this one,
Titanium white. you think?
titanium white. It comes in bigger bottles, but I feel like this one could go
That
a
one
long
fits
way.
in your pocket if you're trying to.
Yeah, like you're trying to steal it, you
Nah.
know? No, don't steal it. But
But
it
it's
goes-
a travel companion, right?
yeah, and it's small and it goes a long way. Like you don't really need much to finish a piece. You just need like a couple drops. So what I do is I add some of this on top of the
The brush.
or yeah, on top of it, and I just let it sit there. I'll show you. So I first have to cover the black. So I'm probably gonna use one of these guys.
Are you sure?
Or-
we have tape. Do you want to?
Not tape,
No tape.
just like a piece of paper
A sheet of paper.
or a napkin. But
You got any advice and like for like a younger? That we have younger viewers, you know, who are just like want to practice more of their art.
I would suggest you guys to start with this one. I'm gonna show you guys so you guys can see how it looks with this. I use a 16 color one.
Do you recommend that many colors?
Yeah, because you could blend. You could mix colors. I think there's one with 8. I mean, I used to use the 8 before I started wanting more colors in my universe. So I started buying the 16 colored, and I still use it till today. I mean, I could always use these little guys. They're very pigmented, and they work beautifully. But I mean, I could still get the same thing as those two. So I'm gonna go ahead. Thank you. Oh, cool. And use these. I try to cover the areas that I don't want the stars looking, like for example, the bottom part. So I'm gonna put them right there. And I'm gonna finish the moon after I'm done with the stars. So I add a little bit of the acrylic on top of this. And I kind of go like that, just so I don't get a nasty splat on it. And then with my index finger, I just start going like that. So I make stars.
Oh, that looks dope.
So I usually use this so it doesn't go on where I don't want it to go. I mean, it's messy. It's gonna go everywhere. So just make sure you have like the right clothes.
Yeah, and we covered like the area that you're working
Yeah.
on, so that's good.
So that's some stars. And then I let that sit there for a while. Let it sink in. And if I want like bigger stars, I get the back of my brush and I use the point at the end, and I just dip it in the white, and I just like put random like little dots everywhere. So you could see the stars a bit closer. The ones that I did, they look kind of further out, you know, in the universe.
So what you're saying is you use all of the items that you're using,
Yeah.
like from the back of the brush to the main
the-
brush itself.
Yeah.
You know, just using everything at hand,
Basically.
right?
I use my hands.
You get messy.
I use the brush, the back of the brush. I use my tooth. I don't use literally my toothbrush, but I use a toothbrush.
Which was yours before.
No. No, it's a clean brush.
So if anybody out there gets a piece, you know, if you want some of her DNA, you know, just scrape it off the
Scrape it
painting.
off my painting. No.
You can make clones.
Not just of the art piece, but you know, the artist itself.
Clone of the artist.
Right.
No, guys, I do not use my own toothbrush on my art. That's kind of gross.
You heard that, Fifi? No toothbrush.
Can people send you their old toothbrush? No,
No. Thanks.
yeah,
I
too
would-
many weirdos out there.
Thanks for the support, but I don't need your toothbrushes. Okay, so then also with the back of my brush, I do like kind of like comets. You know, there's these little guys shooting stars. Have you guys ever seen a shooting star?
A couple. Never made a wish.
So you've seen them, but you don't make a wish.
No.
Dang. How about you, friend?
I don't think so.
You never seen a shooting star?
Nah.
I seen it twice in my life. I don't
I
remember
think
if
you
I
have
did.
to go really outside, no? Like, cause it's like there's too much light out here in the city.
Well, I saw it in my bedroom window, and I
I-
live in K-Town. So, unless that was like a drone,
That was an airplane flying
an
by.
airplane flying super fast. I don't know.
I seen shooting stars, you know, Lindsay Lohan, stuff like that. No, I'm just joking.
What?
Those kind of shooting stars.
But nah, yeah, I wouldn't. That's something I've been pretty sure. Like if you go to the observatory, también, no? Like
Like, see them there?
yeah, like they have the whole
Oh, with the
telescope, like
yeah. I've never seen it with the telescope in the observatory. All right, I'm almost done.
So you're gonna come back for our art battle in the summer? Well, it's already summer, but like a month from now.
Ooh,
You're having
what
an
is
art
it?
battle here?
Yeah, what do you
Yeah.
guys?
On the studio, live set. Wow.
Yeah, we did it like last month, I think,
Oh, no way.
or 2 months ago. But yeah, we had. It was that one day where like it was like super stormy and like, you know, everybody was inside. Everybody was
It was
like,
in February.
yeah, everybody.
I remember it was raining really hard.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
February.
Sometimes we forget what day it rained or what day of the month it rained because we get so much sun every
I
other
know,
day.
right?
When was the last time it rained? Last year? 2 years ago?
No, but that day, everybody remembers that day. Like,
Yeah.
everybody. Like,
It was raining hard.
was
You know,
like- I
you know
thought
how
that was it.
I remember
Hail
that?
came down, huh? Hail, like
oh,
little
yeah,
hills.
there was hail. It was crazy. LA people don't. They don't know how to react well to rain.
have you always lived out here?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. K-Town,
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 downtown.
downtown. My parents have a shop, and
What kind of shop is it?
it's like uniform for sheriffs, police, security.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
And where's that located?
where's
it's on 4th and Broadway.
4th and Broadway. Okay. It's
you
in
seen
between
it before?
Spring and 4th, right?
Yeah,
Okay, it's. I
it's a
used
military shop. It's like army stuff.
I used to work at the dispensary next to it.
You used to work there?
She's like,
You probably met my
"So with the
bro,
weed."
Yeah.
Ruben. He
he
works
goes-
right there.
Don't want to put a mom and dad. No, I'm just kidding. I only seen him at the store. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, he doesn't go in there.
Right.
Sure. Let's say that.
Right.
Oh,
Just
cool.
in case mom and dad are watching.
I know, right? They're like, what?
You know
He went
the store next to the other store.
Oh, that's cool. So you work there.
Yeah, when I work at the barber shop down the street on Spring and 5th.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember seeing pictures. You know the barber. What's
The
his name?
clown?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of the clown,
Payaso.
he's having an art gallery this week,
Oh, hello,
this
let me-
Saturday. I don't know if it's possible to show the flyer. The Hive Gallery, he's also showing some of his artwork that he's done. So promoting more artists, getting them out there also helps, right? But the other.
So he's gonna be there too.
Yeah, he's gonna be there too. He's gonna. Oh. All right, this one. Let me see if anybody can see it. I know my phone's too glary, but it's at the Hive Gallery, and Richie the Barber is gonna be having some of his artwork there
At the Hive.
at the Hive. You know,
Oh, the one on Spring and
the one in Spring,
8th.
exactly. Yeah, 8th or 7th? 8th, right?
it's between 7th and 8th.
Yeah. So stop
On
by
Spring.
if anybody can make it to a swap meet or wants to make it to a swap meet afterwards. It's until 2 a.m. You know, his art gallery's there. If you can't find anything to do, and if you're in the West Side by UCLA,
Come this side.
come
through.
and check out her artwork.
Yeah.
You know, Eladaniiii. You know, follow her on Instagram.
Follow me.
And yeah, we got about 2 minutes left. I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank Angel,
Thank you.
Eladaniiii,
Eladaniiii.
Eladaniiii.
I know it's hard.
It's hard to pronounce.
It's hard to pronounce.
But
Just
and
don't-
you guys for tuning in today. As always, appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody that takes the time to keep up. And I know you guys keep up because we always getting those questions after the show, and then we try to answer each one on like the next show or whatever creative.
Ideas or creative, you know,
Yeah, you can always send us.
suggestions.
Yeah, you can email us.
All right,
Just
or
DM on the Instagram.
right? DM
Slide
the
on DM. Eskwilax.
He's still
Eskwilax.
practicing. He's
I'm still practicing. I was a tongue twister. I'm
It's a tongue
from
twister.
I'm Oaxacan and I can't even pronounce it. It's an indigenous word. I can't even sound it out.
Oaxacan. You can't say Oaxacan.
I mean just the word in
Oh.
general.
The
Like,
word, there's no Oaxacan.
No?
No, I just made it up.
oh, you just made it
You
up.
made it up.
Damn it. Because dialect, there's like 7 regions, like so there's like different dialects. So I figured one of them
One of them is that,
that right.
Yeah.
but it's
But
not.
yeah.
If
And
you
I'll
made
see
it
you
up.
guys next week on the Eskwilax 116. Yeah,
And don't
you
worry.
guys can tell I forgot what we're doing next week, but definitely tune in.
Right.
And she's gonna keep painting for the last
I'm almost done.
minute. And
For
Angel,
sure.
you wanna shout out anybody?
Yeah, thank you for Yeska Interior Love for allowing us to be part of this, you know.
Oh, and Josie.
Josie, yeah, of course,
Shout out to
Josie,
Josie.
our other host, who will be here when I'm not here, or when, and Fifi.
Fifi.
That's
Look
all,
at,
you know.
look at Fifi.
But definitely everybody who made this happen, everybody who participates, everybody who's watching as the audience, and so far the whole art community, right?
Yes.
Diane.
Oh yeah,
Diana.
Diana. Damn, we're messing up.
I
It's because
know.
at the end of the hour,
I
everybody's
know.
hungry.
We all need food.
We all need food.
We're gonna hit that coffee shop next door.
Oh, and then also, don't worry, we'll show you the finished product once she's completed it.
Yeah, I'm almost done here.
There's no rush, As artists, they take their time.
Where are your parents from?
El DF, Mexico.
Because you were like, oh, you ever heard of Oaxaca? Okay, yeah.
Where?
Oh no, because I'm from there, so.
Oh, you're from Oaxaca?
Yeah, I'm straight from Oaxaca.
You're straight from there?
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, 100%.
Right. And the people that are not straight, who are also from Oaxaca, I'm just kidding.
You're watching DroneBox.com, and now back to Norm.